We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It'll be a championship series contest here in Diamond Dynasty. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Lots of kids here at the ballpark on their summer break. 94 degrees at first pitch. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped up. Gong calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Coming to the plate now, Hyun-Soo Kim. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager into shallow left. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jung-Ho Kang. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Votto. 2 gone. Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And Stanton will put this one away in the... Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
J.D. Martinez.
Takes this the other way to right. And Ichiro can't get it. A base hit. In is Joey Votto now.
First baseman number 19.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Votto.
Hit sharply on the ground. 1 there. On to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this is low, ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Seager.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. Chu will get there, and he puts it away to digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lindor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kurt Suzuki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Seager on to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Munenori Kawasaki. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Nope,
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Carlos Correa.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ichiro, 1 away. At the plate, number 64. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the. Now batting, Byung-ho Park. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Byung-ho.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kenta Maeda comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Zobrist has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. Pedroia on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 0-1. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 31.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jung Ho Gong. He topped out in his first trip. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Grounded to third. Seager is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa will put this one away, and the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Joey.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kim going back on it. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Ichiro now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
51. Right fielder, Ichiro.
First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a pitch out here, but Ichiro's not going anywhere yet. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Kurt Suzuki is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byung-Ho Park. First time up, he went down looking. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Ichiro on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. The windup and the 0-1. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he is out on the tag.
The batter,
digging in to try it again.
64.
Number 64. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And that's in there, base hit. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a little blooper to center. Chu comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now a circle change, but he takes
2 balls, no strikes.
it low, ball 2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a change.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's safe. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in. Into the box now.
Leading off for Seoul, pitcher, number 18.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
The batter,
and that'll
31.
bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Jung-Ho Kang will get a chance to hit here following the 2-out hit. Ready for another shot now. Jung-Ho Kang. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez is there and he puts this one away for the. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And now this is bobbled out in center. Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Big Daddy Bulldog will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 18.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bulldog.
A late swing at a slider for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll get in there safely. Throw goes to third, and he is in there. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Low for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. Throw won't get him. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Charlie Blackmon will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So stepping in, number 64. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Rod Carew will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zobrist waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Munenori Kawasaki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Seager has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Here's Byung-ho Park. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Sergio Romo takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Junichi Tazawa.
Francisco Lindor. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Junichi Tazawa.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. And there's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Kawasaki has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
J.D. Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Junichi Tazawa, and he's getting his first plate appearance here. And always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch, as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. On the move is Stanton, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Hyun-Soo Kim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Lindor ranges to his left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Sun Hwan-Oh enters from the pen to start. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Leading off for the 66ers, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. So striding forward now, Buddy Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. George Springer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 4, George Springer.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. A quick out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Tim's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung.
Leading off in the
He'll
bottom of the
lead
ninth.
things off here as we
Third
play the
baseman,
bottom of the ninth.
Jung Ho
Line
Gung.
toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No thump out of him in this game so far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Stepping into the box, Ichiro Suzuki is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Felipe Rivero comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Victor gives the sign, the 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he got out in front of the change. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out. He was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have.
Number 25 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Joe Nathan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses for ball 1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nathan sets. Here's the 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Stanton is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home.